Good morning everyone, my name is Aryamann Kapoor and the topic for my presentation is Dark Web. Introduction to the Dark Web. Dark Web is that part of the World Wide Web which can be accessed only through specific links. It contains unfiltered content which is not available on other browsers like Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Purpose of the Dark Web. Why was the Dark Web created? It was created by the US government and it allowed their operatives to communicate anonymously and keep a track of all the criminal activities going on. It was called Tor initially. Soon after, it was released to the public as well. Accessing the Dark Web. There are special sites that allow users to access the Dark Web. Most of the URLs are ending with .onion. A user can access Dark Web only when he has Tor, I2P or free internet. Negative impact. Though it has helped the officials to keep a track of activities and communicate anonymously, it has created a very large platform and a forum for criminals, terrorists, and any notorious person who want to sell or buy anything which is not legal at all. It allows crimes without prosecution as well. Illegal arms. Illegal arms is one of the most major negative impacts caused by the dark web. 60% of arms were sold in the USA alone through the dark web. In third world countries, where it is not easy to buy arms and ammunition, dark web comes into play. It has given arms and ammunition all throughout the world without the fear of being tracked, without the fear of the transaction getting blocked. Effect on society. People purchase things on the dark web and such things which they don't want other people to know about. And such things often lead up to something which is catastrophic. Criminals and terrorists are always involved in such activities. Human trafficking. Human trafficking is also a major issue which has resulted from the dark web. People are profiting from human misery. Even in today's world, dark web has provided people a forum where they can buy and sell people for their slavery, often indulging in sexual activities as well, which could scar a person mentally, physically, emotionally, and psychologically as well. These activities are more susceptible in younger children. These are the illegal profits which were made from human trafficking. Forced labor accounted for $43.2 billion. Domestic servitude accounted for $8 billion, which was 5.3% of the total profits. And at $99 billion, sexual exploitation was at a staggering 66%. This graph was provided by the World Economic Forum and it was for a period of 4 years. Moving on to the next topic, drugs. About 2/3 of all dark web transactions were drug sales. From 2011 to 2015, a total transactions of a staggering $210 million were made only in the area of drug sales. Drugs contain many hazardous chemicals and are often very addicting, and they are leading the youth into a catastrophic tomorrow. Moving topic, identity theft. Vendors sell stolen ID cards, social security numbers, birthdays, names, and even account numbers. And these bundles of information are available for only $0.25. One can get anyone's name, anyone's account number for a mere amount. With your social security number, criminals can do each and everything by your name. They can do criminal activities and blame it on you. Now, moving on to the next topic, examples of the dark web. Silk Road is one of the most famous dark web forum. It is used for drug sales and even a 13-year-old can access it. Zion Market. Zion Market is like the Amazon of the deep dark web. Variety of items are available, from drugs to arms and ammunition, even slaves. Red Room. Red Room are torture room where video sharing is done and one can dictate the other what to do. They are very prevalent in the deep dark web world. Moving on to the solutions. A survey of 24,000 individuals was conducted, out of which 71% were of the opinion that the government should shut down the deep dark web completely. Many users suggested different opinions about how they could solve it, but the one which was most common was that the government could just check the online markets and keep a track of how the transactions were conducted. Even if they can track the transactions and not the IP address, it would help us a lot. Because if one would go to track the IP address, then it would just stop the whole purpose of the deep dark web and criminals would stop using it. They would create another forum. So you cannot just forego the whole concept of the dark web. You can just try and track the transactions. It would help a lot. Thank you for listening to me. That's the end of the presentation.